Hey guys, this is Povet, and in today's video I'm going to be trying to replace the charging port on the Samsung Galaxy S6 since when I last plugged it in, it shut the phone off instantly, and I don't really want to do that, so that will allow me to actually use the device again since I have a wireless charger, but it takes about 3 hours to charge it, and you can't use it while it's being charged because it will just go down, and the battery only lasts about an hour and a half since this has a replaced battery from China. So yeah, right now the phone's basically useless since you can't use it for more than an hour and a half, and when charging it you have to turn the phone all the way off. So yeah, hopefully the charging port will work so I can fast charge it. So yeah, this is a pretty involved process, so not sure how well it's gonna go. It basically requires you to take the whole phone apart is what I'm seeing online, because these two buttons right here are actually part of the charging port assembly, and I think they're glued on, so that means that we have to remove the adhesive or something. I believe I have to check the video, but anyways, I'm probably gonna screw up, but I mean, there's not too much to lose as long as I don't break the screen. I mean, I can live without the back recent key if it charges. So yeah, let's get started. We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing that I did my S5 teardown video, and that's put a suction cup on it, and then put this little piece from the S5. You don't need to put this piece, or you don't need the suction cup, but since this piece is a little too thick, suction cup is really gonna help. So let's go ahead and get the guide up and let's go. Okay, so got a little desperate there. Now I'm using the SIM card holder, SIM card tray. So yeah, that's the only thing I could find, but you can see it works. So I don't think we need the suction cup anymore, so let's continue. Turn this a little bit. Alright guys, I think I got it almost everywhere. Let's see if just... Alright, there's a little bit of adhesive. Alright, it's got it. Yeah, I almost got it. There we go. I think that's all. Go ahead and gently try to peel this back. There's still a little bit of adhesive right here, and my SIM tray flew away. So this should be the last time. Okay. I think that's, yeah, that's some of the adhesive. Now come back. Whoops. That's okay. It's coming off. There we go. So, don't think the adhesive can be used again. I can try reheating it. But there we go. We didn't even crack it, so it's pretty good. Just put it to the side. Let's see. I kept turning it over because I wasn't sure if I turned it on, because I did accidentally hit the power button a couple times there. But so far so good. Here's the wireless charger, and I'm gonna go ahead and check the guide again. I'm assuming we have to unscrew these screws here, so 1 second. Alright, so looks like I just have to unscrew all these screws. I already took my SIM card out and I already powered off the phone, I believe. Getting notifications, hang on. Okay, nothing important. So, let's go ahead and see if this actually works. Oh, there we go. I need a better surface because if you saw, the thing was just moving when I was using the hairdryer. I had to keep it in place with my hand. Hang on, I have to see. There we go. Do not disturb. We should be good now. I don't have anything to keep it in place actually. The video also said that you're supposed to take all that adhesive off, but I'm hoping I can warm it back up and maybe get the screen to stay on, but that might not happen, I don't know. Alright, so I removed almost every screw except for this one, which has been giving me trouble. I got every screw out without this much trouble, but this one just is not coming out, so I don't know what's wrong with it, but I think I can remove it later. So yeah, I'm just going to skip that screw and just continue on. If that becomes an issue, then I'll try to address it. Okay, so now we have to separate the glass right here from the frame, which conveniently started peeling back already when I was using the phone a while ago. So apparently to aid in the process, you just have to get the heat gun. Well, not sure what I just did there, but doesn't look good. Let's see if this thing still turns on. So it doesn't, I'm gonna bother. Okay, good. So, I didn't break it. I was very concerned about that. So, yeah, we're gonna keep going and be very careful. So I really don't want to break this thing, because I'm going to use this to record a lot of my videos, and the contract on this thing's up in like a month, so I can unlock it and then maybe even sell it. I'm not sure, but I really don't want to break this thing. But once the screen's broken, I mean, it's just not worth it to me, because the screens are like $100, and I can just buy a new one for $100, a new Galaxy S6. Alright, still lighting up, that's good. Hopefully the touchscreen still works. But you can see that this is actually happening on the side too. It's like look how there's air bubbles here. There's no air bubbles on this side. So that's just it being a Chinese screen and not an OEM thing. So yeah. Moment of truth. See, back button still work? It does, okay. Awesome. So now I'm gonna try to, as carefully as possible, get the screen off, and I'm going to move the camera out of the way so I can see what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna cut this video. Alright, well that was much harder than I thought it was gonna be, and The reason I was having trouble is because it was actually going between the glass and the AMOLED, which is not supposed to happen. So, here's the battery. I don't know if that's a legit battery or not. There it is. Here's the charging port. And I don't know if the phone made it. Doesn't look glass shattered, so that's good. Now, the way that this thing turns on, see, it's right here, and the power buttons, the two contacts right there. But I'm too sketched out to put those two contacts together, so I'm just gonna assume that I didn't break it. Yeah, let's see. Oh, hey, this little camera has optical image stabilization. Cool. Better not get that dirty. But yeah, so far so good. Now I have to go ahead and probably order the part. I think the last thing I'll do is just remove the charging port. So yeah, wish me luck. Alright, so I just got the main board out, as you can see. Didn't break it, so that's good. It's actually pretty small, so it's pretty cool. It's much smaller than the Galaxy S4's board, or at least it's just a different size or shape, which makes it look smaller. But yep, so far so good. I think if it all starts going badly, at least I have the main board to sell on eBay if I can get my stuff off of it. So here is the charging port itself right here, and the charging board. This is what I'm talking about. So speaker jack, yeah, headphone jack works. Well, and these two buttons still work. It's just the charging port itself that went out. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what to do next. Alright, so a bit of change of scenery here, as you can see. Get the phone taken apart, get the charging port taken out, and the phone seems to be working right now. So do we have the back? Yeah, we do have the camera. So let's see if the camera works. Because that's important. Let's see. Yep. I believe I've got the front-facing camera on too. Let's see. Yep, that seems to be working. Actually, let's not put it on all the way. Let's see, we don't have a home button, so kind of stuck. Alright guys, well, I'm done for the time being, just because I don't have the charging port. I didn't buy it since I didn't think I would get this far. So if I take this out of the case real quick, you'll see that I did get it out. I did screw up on this one. I sliced through the cable so that this button's not going to work unless I pop the glass up and take that out, which I might do. But if that doesn't work, I'll just have capacitive button or on-screen buttons. But I figured I might as well just show you it working. So let's see if we can turn it on right now. There we go. So there we go. Obviously it's pretty hard to use the phone since the navigation buttons don't work and the home button doesn't work either. The fingerprint sensor does work though, since I disconnected it a different way. But as you can see, everything's working. Blue lights working. Already tested the cameras out. There's no speaker right now, I don't think. Vibration motor does work, so everything seems to be working otherwise, so I didn't break anything yet. With my luck, it's just, I'm going to do everything right, and then I'm going to put the charging port in, and the charging port's going to have, well, it's going to break here. It's going to be a defective one, and it's just going to break, so. Oh, that's interesting. It went from 30% to 9%. So, yeah. And I don't actually, the only thing I didn't test was wireless charging, and I think I might have broken that because there's a little scratch on it. So yeah, you can see it works. If I tap here, or I guess you couldn't see that, but let's do it again. Turn it off, turn it on, turn it back on. There we go. If we tap right here, brings us to there, which means that it's working. If I go ahead, try to sign in. Oh, it's just being very slow right now. Hang on. See, did that work? Yeah, it did. Okay. As you can see, we are now in the phone. It's not focused. Oh, there it is. So yeah, I think it's just where I'm going to end it. And I will make part 2 when the part arrives, but right now everything seems to be working. Camera works. As you can see, if we flip it over, front facing camera works. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, it's making that weird noise. The camera's broken. It's not broken, but there's something wrong with it. So, yep, I think that's gonna end the video there. Peace.